Okay, we'll start our session. It is a request to everyone to start their camera, please. Everybody will close their eyes and try to concentrate on inner power and inner energy. We will pray in the holy feet of God to give us more power and more energy to get stability and development in our life. For that, we are chanting Gayatri Mantra. The voice should come from bottom of your heart and mind should be full of peace. Gayatri Mantra. ॐ भूर्भुवस्वः तस्य वितुर्वरेण्यं भृगो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् ॐ. Stub your hands and move around your eyes very slowly, slowly. Open your eyes with fresh vision, with new attitude. Okay. So today we are going to have the discussion about some fundamental area that is helping verb. About what is helping verb? Basically, overall in English language, there are 22 helping verb, which is called normal auxiliary, to be form, supporting verb also. So which are those things? See, did, was, were, had, and had been. Do, does, am, is, are, have, has been, shall, shall be, shall have been, will have been. So there are total 22 helping verb or supporting verb. Now, what is the role of helping verb or what is the function of helping verb? It will help you to recognize the meaning of sentence. It will help you to exactly recognize what is tense and subtense. It is helping you to exactly provide a proper vitality to your sentence. That is why these 22 words, if you will grab well, if you'll understand well, if the concept would be very much clear in your mind, so these all 22 words will be very helpful for you forever, because most of the time people are not aware that which to be form we have to use for which sentence, what meaning we want to create exactly. According to creating the meaning, what is the required or expected to be formed over here. So these all factors plays a very important role in communication of English language. And that is why here 22 words you have to learn by heart. Which are those 22 words? See, when you want to recognize the past tense, for the past tense, there are five verbs. Which are the five words? Did, was, were, had, and had been. Did, was, were, had, and had been. These are for past. So wherever and whenever you will see did, was, were, had, and had been in a sentence, you have to consider that is past. The things has already taken place. It is over now. It is related to past. It is connected to past. It is about past. So overall, all the things when it will be past. What is past exactly? The things has already taken place. Yesterday, day before yesterday, last week, last month, last year, before 3 years ago, 5 years ago, before decades ago, before centuries ago, before eras ago. So it is infinity. not ending. Lot many times when you want to go back to Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj period, before that Buddha's period, before that traditional eras, before that thousands and thousands of years ago, before that a stone age, ice age, or you would say exactly the original man when they used to stay in a caves, used to wear a leaves as a cloth, used to eat a meat, used to hunt in a jungle. So lot many years ago, we can go unlimited back in the era of dinosaurs. So all things are related to past. In a past, this all took place. Past particularly. So present tense, what is the present? Right now, it is happening in the current century, current era, this year, this month, this week, at this moment, today, this hour, this minutes, this second, this moment. This is about present. And whenever you want to recognize the sentence is from present or not, it is easy. You have to search these 9 words in a sentence. If you've got it, definitely it is present tense. It is for sure present tense. So did, was, were, had, and had been. Did, was, were, had, and had been is about past. And about present, do, does, am, is, are, have, has, have been, has. It's about present. Do, does, am, is, are, have been, has been. And for future, shall be, will be, shall have been, will have been for future. So to recognize the tense in a sentence, you must recognize the to be form in the sentence. So, 5 words you have to keep in your mind by heart. Which are those? Did, was, were, had, and had been. Did, was, were, had, and had been. The 5 words are over there. And 9 words are over there to recognize the present is. Do, does, am, is, are, has, have been, and has been. And then in a future, 8 words are over there. Shall be, will be, shall have been, will have been. So past did was where had been, did was where had been, did was were had been, did was were had been, did was where had been. This is past. To recognize the past, you just cross check whether there are certain kind of 5 words available or not. If they are available, then and then only that sentence is past tense. So check whether that did is over there. Check whether that was and where are over there. Check whether had is over there or had been. So if you found did, was, were, had, and had been somewhere, then definitely it is past. Remember well, did, was, were, had, and had been. The same way, you have to remember in your mind that suppose there are 9 words in a sentence, which are the do, does, am, is, are, have, has, have been, has been, is present. And suppose there would be eight words somewhere in a sentence. Shall be, shall have been, will have been. This word are telling that the sentence is from future. So five for the past, nine for the present, and will for the future. Five, eight, five, nine, and eight. Okay. So I want that everybody should repeat this at least once. Hmm? Yes, Swaraj sir. For past, would you tell me the five words?
Yes, sir.
Which are those?
Did, did, was, were, had been.
Correct. Did, was, were, had been. This is about past. Vedant, would you please tell me about present, the nine words?
Do, does, am, is, are, have been, has been.
Absolutely right. Do, does, am, is, are, have, has, have been, has been is for the present. Good. Baju ma'am, will you tell me about future? Which are those eight words? Hello. Okay, Preeti ma'am, will you tell me about future?
Yes, sir. Shall be, shall have been, will have been.
Absolutely right. Yes, Yogesh, would you please tell me about past? Which are those five words?
Yes, sir. Did, was, were, had been.
Correct. Did, was, were, had, and had been. Yes, Rutuja ma'am, will you tell me the present
Yes,
nine words?
yes. Do, does, am, is, are, have been, has been.
Absolutely right. Do, does, am, is, are, have, has, have been, has been. Tejas, about future.
Okay. Shall be, will have, shall have been, will have.
Okay. Now, everyone will tell me what is past, what is present, and what is future to be formed. Okay. Swaraj sir.
Past is before I do. Present is at times.
Which are those five words? With the help of them, you recognize this particular sentences about past,
In
did,
past, did, was, were, had been.
and present.
Do, does, am, is, are, have, has, have been, has been.
Absolutely. About future.
Will be, will have, shall have been, will have been.
Correct. Vedant. Past, present, and future. Five for past, nine for present, and eight for future. Tell me all. Vedant. Hello. Am I audible to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, yeah. Please tell. Yes, Vedant. For the past, Which are those to be formed for the present, which are, and then future?
Past tense did, was, were, had been.
Hmm?
Present tense do, does, am, is, are, have been, has been.
Hmm?
Future tense shall be, will be, shall have been, will have been.
Absolutely right. Patak ma'am, tell me.
Yes, sir. Past tense did, was, were, had been. Present tense do, does, am, is, are, have been, has been. Future tense shall be, will be, shall have been, will have been.
Absolutely right. Yes, Priti ma'am.
For past tense, did, was, were, had been. For present tense, do, does, am, is, are, have been, had been, has been. Future tense, shall be, will have, shall have been, will have been.
Correct. Yes, Yogesh sir.
Yes, sir. For past tense, did, was, were, had been. For present tense, do, does, am, is, are, have been, has been. Then for future, shall be, will be, shall have been, will have been. Thank you, sir.
Absolutely right. Yes. Rutuja ma'am.
Past tense did, was, were, had been. Present tense do, does, am, is, are, have, have been, had been. And future shall be, will be, will have, shall have been, will have been.
Yes, correct. Tejas.
For past tense, did, was, were, had been. For present tense, do, does, am, is, are, have, have been, has been. For future tense, shall be, will have, shall have been, will have been.
Now, you must have the a great idea that for recognizing the past tense, there must be five words in a sentence: did, was, were, had, and had been. If these words you will find in a sentence, consider that the sentence is telling the information about past: did, was, were, had, and had been. About past, then about present, does, amis, are, have, has, have been, has been. And when you want to recognize the future, the series of shall will you must remember. Shall, will, add be, shall be, will be, add have, shall have, will have, add have been, shall have been, will have been. So these are the exactly appropriate thing which will help you to move forward. Correct? So right now we have idea that particular sentence is whether from the past, present, or future. Did, was, where, had been for past. Do, does, am, is, are, have been for the present. Shall be, will be, shall have been, will have for future. That is why it is very easy to recognize the past, present, and future with the help of helping verb. This word will help you to recognize the tense. That is why it is called helping or supporting verbs. Okay. Now, what is the ultimate target in the front of us? To learn the basic small words from primer, to understand the concept of those words from the primer. And once we have got the detailed concept clear, meaning, understanding the whole theme of the each and every word which is involved in the sentences, then the sentence assembly process will be possible. That is our ultimate target. Why we are learning primer? What is the role of primer? Primer will describe you the all contained material which you are going to use while making the sentence. Once you understand that, the sentence you are able to make with expected meaning, then the sequel or sequence or the collection or the arrangement of sentence by sentence, sentence after sentence, then it is called a language, because language is nothing but using a sentence after sentence, isn't it? Because right now I am trying to communicate with you in English language. What I am doing right now, I am just making the sentence after sentence, sentence after sentence, and you are able to understand what exactly I am trying to say. So, this is the new experiment with the batch. Actually, we are exactly trying to teach English language by using English language, because we always take the support of Marathi language to describe the English language. We always take the support of Hindi language to describe the English language. But once you will start to learn English language through English language or by English language, then I am 100% sure that student will start to listen be very carefully, because probably they are not having idea that these particular things are belong to past, present, or future. So once they will get the exact idea about this, once they will have the habit to listen English, once there would be a atmosphere of English language, because I am not using very hard kind of English language. I am speaking very slowly. I am using a very simple kind of vocabulary. And once from the very beginning, you will get the atmosphere of English language somewhere in your mind. You will get more attention, because to understand other language, your mind collect a lot of energy to understand each and every words in a sentence, each and every word's meaning and concept, and the reference of this sentence with the current situation. So your mind will be more active, more alert, more aware while listening this. So when you want to know about past tense, remember well, did, was, were, had, and had been. Did, was, were, had, and had been for the past. The same way, how will you recognize the present tense current situation? Do, does, am, is, are, have, has, have been, has been. Then for future, the eight words are over there: shall be, will be, shall have been, will have been. So we have to exactly assemble the words. Now we have got the concept clear about subject yesterday. How many words are over there as a subject in English? Hello, how many words are over there as a subject in English?
8.
Tell me which are those.
I, we, you, he, she, it, they.
And what about name and noun?
He and she.
So it is I, we, first person. You, second person. He, she, it, name, noun, the five and six one they. So how many total words are over there as a subject? 10. I first, we second, you third, plural you fourth, he, she, it, name, nine noun, and 10 they. So there are 10 words. Okay. Yesterday you did the homework. You solved the exactly a table. You understood the concept well. So that is about subject. So subject is very important here. Correct? Now how to collect the subject and to be form? How to connect them together? There are simple three mantras. Sabka Malik Ek for the past. Why we are saying Sabka Malik Ek? Because deeds treatment is equal for all subject. I did, we did, you did, he did, she did, it did, name did, noun did, and then they did. Had is also treatment equally for all. I had, we had, you had, he had, she had, it had, name had, noun had, and they had. The same way had been, I had been, we had been, you had been, then he had been, she had been, it had been, name had been, noun had been, and they had been. So did, had, and had been. There is no another option in a past case to attach with the subject. The question will remain only about was and where. So was is for singular and where is for plural. Only singular you is exception because for singular you there is where and for plural also there is where. So you have to understand this with the proper direction. So past is very easy. Did equally distributed to all. That is why the chanting should be I did, we did, you did, he did, she did, it did, them did, noun did, and they did. The same way was and were was for all singular except you, and were is for plural including singular you. So the chanting would be I was, we were, you were, you were, he was, she was, it was, name was, noun was, they were. And then had is equally for all. I had, we had, you had, he had, she had, it had, name had, noun had, and they had. Then had been same way. I had been, we had been, you had been, he had been, she had been, it had been, name had been, noun had been, and they had been. The same way, the sabka malik ek for the past. And then what about present? Always remember when we exactly visualize the table of subject. So there are I, we, you, he, she, it, name, noun, and then they. I, we, you, he, she, it, name, noun, and then they. Here we have to distribute into two parts, divide into two parts, separate into two parts. I, we, you, they is a normal treatment, and he, she, it, name, noun, all five in one box, in one square. So for he, she, it, name, noun, in a present, there is always separate arrangement. For example, do and does. So does is only and only exclusively for he, she, it, name, and noun. The same way am, is, are. This is for the special treatment exclusively for he, she, it, name, noun. Same way have, has. This has is also specially designed for special treatment, that is he, she, it, name, noun, and even has been. Same way for the he, she, it, name, noun. So how will we chant this? I do, we do, you do, he does, she does, it does, name does, noun does, and they do. Then have and has, Amizar, have been, has been. This is also there. So, Amizar, how would we chant? I am, we are, you are, he is, she is, it is, name is, noun is, and they are. So, in a case of he, she, it, name, noun, special treatment is the same way have, has. So, here has exclusively for he, she, it, name, noun. So, how would we chart? I have, we have, you have, but he has, she has, it has, name has, noun has, and then they have. The same way have been, has been. So in a case of he, she, it, name, noun has been, and I, we, you, they have been. How would we chant? I have been, we have been, you have been. Special treatment. He, she, it, name, noun. He has been, she has been, it has been, name has been, noun has been, then they have been. Correct. Now, in a case of future, we have to remember one shall, two, three will. What is this one shall and two, three will? For the first person, I, we, you, he, she, it, name, now. So for I and we, this is first person. You, second person. He, she, it, name, noun, the third person. So one shall miss for the first person, I, we, you shall. Not only shall, but the whole family of shall. What is the family of shall? Shall be, shall have been. Then two, three will means what? A second person and third person you have to use will. So only will? No, the whole family of will. Which are the family of will, will be, will have been. So here very clearly about I and we use shall, and in the case of he, you, he, she, it, name, noun, and they use will. So how would we chant this? I shall, we shall, you will, he will, she will, it will, name will, noun will, they will. Then shall be will be, I shall be, we shall be, you will be, he will be, she will be, it will be, name will be, noun will be, and then they will be. And then shall have, will have, I shall have, we shall have, you will have, you will have, he will have, she will have, it will have, name will have, noun will have, and they will have. Now shall have been, will have been, one shall two, three will. I shall have been, we shall have been, you will have been, you will have been, he will have been, she will have been, it will have been, name will have been, noun will have been, and they will have been. So here, remember from I to they, sabka malik ek, I to they. So do it did equally for all. I did, we did, you did, he did, she did, it did, name did, noun did, and they did. And then had again equally for all. I had, we had, you had, he had, she had, it had, name had, noun had, and they had. Then had been is also same. I had been, we had been, you had been, he had been, she had been, it had been, name had been, noun had been, and they had been. So about was where for the singular was for the plural were, but singular you is exception. So I was, we were, you were, he was, she was, it was, they was, noun was, they were. So in a case of present tense, the special treatment is for whom, he, she, it, name, noun. So do for the normal treatment, I, we, you, they, and does for the special treatment, he, she, it, name, noun. So chanting, I do, we do, you do, he does, she does, it does, name does, noun does, and they do. Am is are. So am I is used for am is used for I. So here I am the normal treatment, we are, you are, he is, she is, it is, them is, noun is, and then they are again. Have and has special treatment, normal treatment. So I, we, you, they have, and he, she, it, name, noun has. So you have to chant this. I have, we have, you have, you have, he has, she has, it has, name has, noun has, and then they have. Same way here, by adding been, we can use this have has, have been, has been. So in a case of I, we, you, they use have been. In a case of he, she, it, name, noun, use has been. So here, I have been, we have been, you have been, you have been, he has been, she has been, it has been, name has been, noun has been, again they have been. So this is about present. And then for the future, one shall do, three will. So the chanting will be very straightforward. There would not be any kind of barrier in the rules. I shall, we shall, you will, he will, she will, it will, name will, noun will, and then they will. Same way shall be, will be. I shall be, we shall be, you will be, you will be, he will be, she will be, it will be, name will be, noun will be, they will be. Shall have, will have. I shall have. We shall have. You will have. You will have. He will have. She will have. It will have. Name will have. Noun will have. And then they will have. Shall have been. Will have been. I shall have it. We shall have it. You will have it. You will have it. He will have it. She will have it. It will have it. Name will have it. Noun will have it. And then they will have it. Okay. So suppose right now you got a subject in the front of you. Will somebody tell me exactly the helping verb, total helping verb? There are only five in the case of past. Which are those? Recently, we have seen it. The five words to recognize the past sentence.
Did, was, were, had been.
Absolutely right. Did, was, were, had been to recognize the past. If you'll find did, was, were, had been somewhere in a sentence, consider that this sentence is belongs to a past tense only. The same way in a present, there are nine words. Which are those?
Do
Do
does
does am
am
is
is
are
are
have
have
has
has
have been had been has been.
Absolutely right. Do, does, am, is, are, has, have been, has been. Okay. The same way for the future, the eight words are over there, which are very simple to recognize the future.
shall be, will be, shall have been, will have been.
Absolutely right. Now, uh, just past practice we will have. Okay. So, first, the past. I did, we did, you did, he did, she did, it did, name did, noun did, they did. I was, we were, you were, he was, she was, it was, name was, noun was, they were. In a case of had, I had, we had, you had, he had, she had, it had, name had, noun had, and they had. I had been, we had been, you had been, he had been, she had been, name had been, noun had been, they had been. Yes, who would chant the past now?
Can I?
Yes, please.
I did, you did, he did, she did, it did, name did, now did. I was, I was, you were. He was, she was, it was, name was, noun was, they were. I had, we had, you had. He had, she had, it had, name had, noun had. They had, I had been, we had been, you had been. He had been, she had been, it had been, name had been, noun had been, they had been.
Very good, complete, perfect. Now you have fixed somebody about past. We'll repeat it. Oh, because practice is required over here. Yes. Who would do that? It's very simple, equal for all. Did, had, and had been. Just was, where is the exception? But that is also easy. Mm-hmm.
Sir, can
Yes, please.
I did, we did, you did, he did, she did, it did, name did, noun did, they did.
Correct.
I was, we were, you were, he was, she was, it was, name was, noun was, they was. Then, I had, we had, you had, she had, he had, it had, name had, noun had, they had. I had been, we had been, you had been, you had been, he had been, she had been, it had been, name had been, noun had been, they had been.
Yes, somebody, anybody? Come on, there is no challenge at all. This is equal treatment for all. And you don't need to recall the subject. The subject is already given over there on the screen.
Can I, sir?
May I say?
Yes. Hmm? Go ahead.
I
I
did,
did.
Hmm. Mutual understanding. Yes, take. Patak ma'am, take first.
Yes.
And then,
I did. He did. She did. It did. Name did. Noun did. We did. You did. You did. They did. I was. He was. She was. It was.
no.
Name was.
Hello, hello, hello,
Noun was.
hello. Hello, hello, hello. We
Yes.
was, you
We
was.
were. We were. You were. You were. They were.
Hmm, hmm, hmm.
I had. We had. You had. You had. They had. He had. She had. It had. Name had. Noun had. They had. I had been. We had been. You had been. You had been. He had been. She had been. It had been. Name had been. Noun had been. They had been.
Absolutely right. Yes. Huh. Tell me now, please. Now it's your turn.
uh, I did, we did, you did, he did, she did, it did, name did, now did, noun did. I was, we were, you were, he was, she was, it was, name was, noun was. I
Good.
had, we had, you had,
You are forgetting
he
that
had,
day.
they,
You are forgetting
he
that
had,
day.
they did, they was, and I had, we had, you had, he had, she had, it had, name had, noun had, they had. I had been, we had been, you had been, he had been, she had been, it had been, name had been, noun had been, they had been.
Absolutely right. Yes. Now, the person who hasn't yet performed. Everybody has to take the initiative. I know very well this is little bit mechanical activity, but we don't have any other way to recall this in our mind properly. We have to repeat it again and again. Yes, Yogesh.
Yes, sir.
Hmm.
I did, we did, you did, you did, he did, she did, it did, name did, noun did, they did, I was, we were, you were, he was, she was, it was, name was, noun was, they were, then I had, we had, you had, he had, she had, it had, name had, noun had, they had, I had been, we had been, you had been, he had been, she had been, it had been, name had been, noun had been, they had been.
Correct. Hmm. Vedant.
Yes. I did, we did, you did, he did, she did, it did, name did, noun did, they did. I was, we were, you were, he was, she was, it was, name was, noun was, they was.
Deva.
They were. I had, we had, you had, he had, she had, it had, name had, noun had, they had. I had been, we had been, you had been, he had been, she had been, it had been, name had been, noun had been, they had been.
Hmm. Correct. Is anybody interested to tell now? The remaining members.
Can I?
Yes.
I did. He did. She did. It did. Name did. Noun did. We did, you did, they did. I was, he was, she was, it was, name was, noun was. We were, you were, they were. I had, we had, you had, they had, he had, she had, it had, name had, noun had. I had been, we had been, you had been, they had been, he had been, she had been, it had been, name had been, noun had been.
Okay.
Done, sir.
Now, in a case of present tense, the special treatment. So you have to change in a case of he, she, it, name now. So there are nine words which you have to use properly. Do, does, am, is, are, has, have been, has been. So in the case of he, she, it, name noun, use does, is, has, and has been. Yes, Tejas.
I
Tejas.
do. Okay.
Hmm.
I do. We do. I do. We do. You do. He does. It, she does. It does. Name does. Noun does. They do. I am. I am. We are. You are. You are. He is. She is. It is. Name is. Noun is. They are. I have. We have. You have. You have. He has. She has. It has. Name has. Noun has. They have. I have been, we have been, you have been, he has been, she has been, it has been, name has been, noun have been, they have been.
Okay. Yes, other people.
I
Can I?
do, I are, I do, I are, I have, we do, we are, we do, you do, they do, I am, we are, you are, you have, I have, we have, you have, they have. He does, he does, she does, it does, name does, noun does, he is, she is, it is, name is, noun is, he has, she has, it has, name has, noun has. He has been, she has been, it has been, name has been, noun has been.
See simply I do, we do, you do, he does, she does, it does, name does, noun does, they do. Do does distribution first. And then am is are. I am, we are, you are, he is, she is, it is, name is, noun is, and then they are. Have has, I have, we have, you have, he has, she has, it has, name has, noun has, and they have. I have been, we have been, you have been, he has been, she has been, it has been, name has been, noun has been, they have been. Step by step. Yes, Vedant.
I do, we do, you do. He does, she does, it does, name does, noun does. They do.
Hmm.
I am, we are, you are. He is, she is, it is, name is, noun is, they are.
Hmm.
I have, we have, you. I have, we have, you have, you have. He has, she has, it has, name has, noun has, they have. I have been, we have been, you have been. Uh, he has been, she has been, it has been, name has been, now has been, they have been.
Hmm. Correct. Preeti ma'am.
I do, we do, you do, he does, she does, it does, name does, noun does, they do. I am, we are, you are, he is, she is, it is, name is, noun is, they are.
Have has.
I have, we have, you have, he has, she has, it has, name has, noun has, they have. I have been, we have been, you have been, she has been, He has been, it has been, name has been, noun has been, they have been.
Now, for the future, it is very simple. Shall will distribution. One shall, two, three will. One shall means in a case of this I and we, use shall, and for all other remaining subject, use will. So it will be very simple and very easy. Okay. So yes, I shall, we shall, you will, he will, she will, it will, name will, noun will, they will. I shall be, we shall be, you will be, he will be, she will be, it will be, name will be, noun will be, they will be. Then I shall have, we shall have, you will have, he will have, she will have, it will have, name will have, noun will have, they will have. I shall have been, we shall have been, you will have been, he will have been, she will have been, it will have been, name will have been, noun will have been, and then they will have been. Yes, Tejas.
I shall, we shall, you will, he will, she will, it will, name will, noun will, they have, they will. I shall be, we shall be, you will be, he will be, she will be, it will be, name will be, noun will be, they will be. I shall have, he will have, she will have, it will have, name will have, noun will have, they will have. I shall have been, we shall have been, uh, you will have been, he will have been, she will have been, it will have been, name will have been, noun will have been, they will have been.
Yes, Vedant.
I shall, we shall, you will, he will, she will, it will, name will, noun will, they will. Uh, we shall be, you will be, he will be, she will be, it will be, name will be, noun will be, they will be. Uh, I shall have, we shall have, you shall have,
Ah,
I shall have, we shall have, you will have, he will have, she will have, it will have, name will have, noun will have, they will have.
mhm.
I shall have, we shall have, I shall have been, we shall have been. Mm, you will have been, he will have been, she will have been, it will have been, name will have been, noun will have been, they will have been.
Correct. Yes, Patak ma'am.
I shall, we shall, you will, they will, he will, she will, it will, name will, noun will, they will. I shall be, we shall be, you will be, he will be, she will be, it will be, name will be, noun will be, they will be. I shall have, we shall have, you will have, you will have, he will have, she will have, it will have, the name will have, noun will have, they will have. I shall have, we shall have, I shall have been, we shall have been. You will have been, he will have been, she will have been, it will have been, name will have been, noun will have been, they will have been. Done, sir.
Yes, very good. Yes, Yogesh.
Yes, sir. I shall, we shall, you will, he will, she will, it will, name will, noun will, they will. Then I shall be, we shall be, you will be, he will be, she will be, it will be, name will be, noun will be, they will be. Then I shall have, we shall have, you will have, he will have, she will have, it will have, name will have, noun will have, they will have. Then I shall have been, we shall have been, you will have been, he will have been, she will have been, it will have been, name will have been, noun will have been, they will have been.
Absolutely right. Swaraj sir.
I shall, we shall, I shall, we shall. Mm, sorry, sir. I shall, we shall. Uh, you will, he will, she will, it will, they will, noun will, they will. I I shall be, we shall be. Uh, you will be, you will be, he will be, she will be, it will be, they will be, noun will be, they will. Mm,
Correct.
I have WhatsApp.
No, no, continue.
Yes, sir. I shall have, we shall have. Uh, you will be, you will have, you will have. Mm, he will have, she will have, it will have, they will have, noun will have, they will have. Mm, uh, I shall, I shall be, I shall win, we shall win. You will win, you have will win, you have win. He will, he have will win. She have win, it have win, they will have win, noun have win, they have win.
Uh, See, probably we require more practice. I have already sent the practice video on our group and today's lecture in pure Marathi. I'll request to all of you to go through that properly because these are very fundamental area. Until and unless you will not understand the concept, you would not get or grab the language. So first go through those videos which I have provided to you, and then again tomorrow we will start this session. Okay, so till now we will stop over here. This is very important concept. I'll request everyone to see video very carefully. Okay, so we are stopping session over here. Thank you. Thank you very much. Bye.
Bye, sir.
Bye, sir.
Bye, sir.